What's up, y'all? Um, it's Enlightened Soul back at it with another lesson. Always before I start my lesson, I will always like to send a peace and positive energy out. Um, to the gods and goddesses, peace and positive energy. Um, onto the human beings. Most importantly, peace and positive energy. Uh, on to the ancestors. We thank the ancestors for giving us this information because without the ancestors, we wouldn't have this information. This is why it's important for you to go deep within yourself to gain that sense of knowledge of the ancestors. Excuse me, of the ancestors to be able to give their messages uh, onto others, right? Because the information that they give you is natural. It's not just no talking from somebody. It's real knowledge that's divine. Um, so we give all the praise, all the positive energy onto the ancestors, and send them deepest of appreciation and love to them, real love. I would like to send peace to the planet as a whole. Peace and positive energy to the gods and goddesses that may be vibrating at a lower frequency. Because we understand there's no low vibration and there's no high vibration. It's only one energy. It all determines on how you use your energy. There's no low vibration or high vibration being two different types of energy. It's only one energy. Your intent is what creates the frequency that you vibrate on. Right? We understand that. So I would like to send peace and positive energy to the gods and to the goddesses that's maybe vibrating at a lower intent that they are putting their energy at, or if they are lost right now, don't know who they are, don't have the knowledge or awareness of who they are. We send out peace and positive energy, cosmic love on to them because they're no different from us. We shall not look down upon our people. We shall not hate our people for not being the way we are. Right? Don't ever look down at your people. Don't ever think your people is less than you just because you may know more or because you may have more. Because what you have that you think is better is really even not nothing better anyway. So you shouldn't hate your own people. You shouldn't look down upon your own people. We have to lift each other up. The more we lift each other up, the more the planet rises because the planet moves off of frequency. So if we all go into our heart chakras, go into our love states, that's when our planet will rise. Like it's already rising already. So I would like to send peace and positive energy to the gods and goddesses that may be at a lower intent of frequency that they putting their energy at and that are lost right now. You're not a bad person. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not crazy. You're not dumb. You're not ignorant. You just don't have the knowledge right now, but it's okay. Knowledge travels. Our ancestors, we worked through a lot of people, we worked through a lot of vessels. So just because you're not aware of who you are today does not mean the next energy cycle, because there's no such thing as a tomorrow, doesn't mean that the next energy cycle you're not going to know something. Or in a couple of what they would call hours, or like I would call energy cycles, because time is not real. Hours is not real. So, um, I would like to send just all the peace and positive energy on to you and tell you respectfully, as so the ancestors, as so the planet, Ashe. Um, but yeah, we got that positive intention out the way. And I was also playing the heart chakra singing bowl. It's important for you to open up your heart chakra because your heart chakra connects you to the heart of nature. You created nature, nature is you. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna be talking about retaliation. Right now, what is retaliation? Retaliation is basically you getting back, getting back at someone for doing something to you, for harming you. Right? That's retaliation. Retaliation is getting back at something who hurt you. Right? Hold on, real quick. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. All right, my fault. Um, yeah, we're gonna be speaking a little bit on retaliation, right? Retaliation is basically, like I explained, you getting back at something, right? So if we are speaking in terms of a military group, a militant group, one one military attacks our people, we have to retaliate, right? To protect our own people and to send off a message that we are not allowing any enemies to hurt us, and we don't do nothing about it, right? Thinking of a sense like that. It's nothing wrong with retaliation. Retaliation is something that we have always have done, and something that was needed for the right reasons. Um, your oppressors have made you fear retaliation now in this realm. They have made you fear the whole concept of getting back at them for getting you in the first place. They have made you fear that to where you come to the point to where you don't even want to retaliate at all. Um, your soul your soul realizes that it is a need for retaliation. Your soul your soul understands that you need to retaliate because our planet is not in alignment the way it should be. So your soul knows that it's a need for retaliation. Your soul knows that. Even if you don't even realize that because you still believe that you are the physical body, which you are not, but your soul understands. We know that a lot of us down here are spiritual assassins cosmically. A lot of you are great assassins, um, great warriors that came back here to what you do what you do. Assassinate, be warriors, retaliate on your oppressors. Um, that's what you came back here to do. All right. You came back to do what you have always done, which is protect your planet and send a message that you are the true owner of your land. You are the true owner. You are the true builder. You are the one that created this land. You created it. This is your land. You may not remember it, but you created this land. Right? You created it. And it's up to you to retaliate to allow your oppressors to know what you have created. It's up to you. It's up to you. That doesn't make you a radical. That doesn't make you a person that is crazy for wanting to retaliate for the greater good for your planet. That doesn't make you crazy. The ones that are crazy are the ones that don't want to do anything if they realize what their planet really is. Your planet vibrates, nature vibrates at 528 hertz. That's the frequency of nature. Your planet has a frequency to it in which your oppressors lowered. It still has that frequency, but your oppressors lowered it to where you don't even realize the frequency that's really there. You have to have people like me or other intellects to tell you about the frequency of nature. Right? We have to remind you of the frequency that's in nature. We have to remind you that you created everything. We have to remind you that you are everything and everything is you. We had to remind you that. We give you these reminders to help you be able to learn who you are and help us retaliate on the oppressors. That's why we tell you this, right? That's why we tell you that. We want you to help us retaliate, right? Because retaliation does not always mean it has to come to violence. You can retaliate by teaching your people, right? I'm retaliating right now on the system by giving out this knowledge about retaliation. I'm teaching you how to retaliate. Retaliation can be you teaching your people science, teaching where we come from, teaching that we are as above, so below. We are balanced, we are duality. We are so within, so without. So what you create within, so it shall manifest without. You are masculine energy and feminine energy combined into one. into one vessel. You are not this body, you are just a soul and spirit. You are a soul and spirit astronomically manifested into the physical vessel. All right? That's what you are. You are a magical being. You are a being of light. You are a being of light. Who you really are cannot be cannot be cannot be eradicated. It cannot be judged by anybody because who you are is so it's so magical. All right, you are very magical. You are a being that's capable of anything. Nothing is off limits for you. You created the sun. The frequency that's in the sun comes from you. Gamma radiation, protons and neutrons and electrons. The same electrical magnetic field that's in the sun is the same field that's inside of you that you formed through Kundalini energy meditation. Everything you created is you. This is your planet, this is your land. But they have put low vibrational objects and entities around you that have made you forget. And this has have stopped you from retaliating. Right? They give you money. They give you money to stop you from retaliating. Because they know if they give you money, that means you gonna slow down. It ain't gonna be no forget the system. It's gonna be, oh, okay, I got the money, I can buy what I want. All right, let me go ahead and chill out. It's not that bad. I see the police hugging little black Latino babies. It's cool. I'll go ahead and take your money. I'm not gonna say anything. It's not really that bad as it may look, right? So they give you the money to stop you from retaliating. Right? Which we know money does not mean anything, even cosmically. It doesn't mean anything. Right, but that's one of their tools. That's a tool they use to get you from retaliating. So it's like, hey, take the money, take the money, take the money, it's right there. Take the money, take the money, take the money, take it. Don't listen to all these intellects, right? Telling you that shit don't matter. Take the money. You take the money, you gonna be straight. You ain't gonna have to worry about fighting us and stopping all this oppression because you have the money now. Right? You have the money. You have the materialistic earnings. Right? So you don't gotta worry about it. Right? That's a way they stop you from retaliating. Money does not have power. It never had power in the beginning. It never was about the money. It was only about the revolution for your people. It was only about the revolution, the Black Panthers. You know, a lot of these so-called gangs you would call gangs, those were revolutionary groups that were put together to revolutionize our people and to fight against oppression. And they were infiltrated. Those were retaliation groups. We had those groups to retaliate against the system, right? And then the system ended up getting their hands in it and infiltrating us, which stopped the retaliation. To where we needed to send a lot of other people back, such as myself, later on within the energy cycles. right? This is why I told you you have always retaliated. Your soul is always on a path of righteousness. Retaliation is righteousness. It's not just you doing something to hurt other people with no sense of mindfulness to it. It's you doing something for a good cause. We always retaliated for a right reason. We wasn't doing it just to do it. We retaliated for a good reason to it. I told you everything is just based off intent. If you go off somebody, you offing somebody is not necessarily bad. It's all based off your intent and why you got rid of somebody. So if your intent is okay, I did that because they a pedophile, right? You fuck around touching kids and shit, your ass don't even need to be breathing anyway. Your ass weird, you know? So that's righteousness. It's not wrong. That's spiritual work you did because you got rid of somebody that's not natural or organic or doing anything to heal the planet. So you did spiritual work right there. That's retaliation. That's good retaliation. You retaliated on something that was not natural, right? That was something good you did. There wasn't nothing bad about that. You just made think it was bad because of what you had to do, but it was nothing bad about it. You did something that was natural, right? It was nothing bad about it. You got a soul, so nothing you do is gonna be for a bad reason. It's always gonna be for something righteous. Even if something may look like it's not righteous, it's something righteous in there, though. You know. But retaliation is within you. You are the one that came back here to retaliate. You are walking amongst the planet and not even aware that you are the one that's here to stop all of this oppression. You are the one, right? We know Jesus is not real. We know that he does not exist. He's not a real person. He's a mythological being. He's a myth. He's nothing but a story, right? And he's nothing but a story that our oppressors gave to us to worship our outside of ourselves, right? Instead of inside ourselves. That's all Jesus really is. Right? That's all he is. Right? You are the one that came back here to save your people and save your planet. You are the savior. You know the story of Jesus Christ. His father sent him down to sacrifice himself and take everybody's sins with him. Uh, that's basically what you came down here to do. Not really take everybody's sins, but you came down here to use your vessel to get rid of people that are not God, that are not like you, and that are not for the good intentions like you are for. That's basically what you are here for, to get rid of people like that. Right? That's basically what you're here for. Right. You are very skilled. You are very gifted. And you shall use those gifts to share on with the planet. You have to use those gifts because those gifts are very divine and they are here to heal the planet. Not necessarily just heal yourself, but heal the planet because you are a part of the planet. The planet is you. You are a part of the planet. You created it. Right? A lot of us have so much greatness stored inside of us that we have not released. You have to release it. Because by you releasing what's within you with the planet, you're healing the planet. You're healing yourself, you're healing everything. But if you are keeping it inside, you're not healing nothing at all. You just keeping all that greatness inside of yourself. All right? Not all of us have the same abilities. You have to understand that as well. We don't all have the same abilities. Not all of us is, here just to teach science. Not all of us is here to 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 get into the plant life, as far as herbs and all that. Not all of us is here to do that. Some of us are here to do totally different things. Some of us here are here just to be assassins and assassinate anything that's against the planet. May sound crazy, but it's really like that. That's how magical we are. We send certain people down here to do certain things. Right, then you have certain people that come down here with the full package. Okay, I have scientist, herbalist, assassin. Okay, so you all okay, so now you here to do a lot of different, right. It's part of your spiritual work. So you here to teach your people, heal your people, and then also assassinate when that energy comes. Okay, so that's a lot of spiritual work in you that you have to release. Right? Or you will be somebody that's out here, teaching, but you ain't really getting the attention that you want. You don't need to worry about the attention. Everything gonna work itself out the way it's gonna work. Don't worry about the attention you get. It's not about the attention. It's just about you walking in your divinity and doing what you came here to do. That's all it's about. Don't worry about the intention. Attention, I mean. Everything gonna play out the way it play out. Right? Everything. You have a job to do. Your job is sacred and divine. It's so sacred and it's so divine that it's damn near breathtaking because you hear to change the whole aspect of your planet. Right? That's why people always use the quotes. I didn't come here to make friends. I came here to stand out. Right? But why do you even stand out? You stand out because you were never created to fit in with anybody that's not trying to stand out. Right? You that one, you the one that's different. You the one that got a mission. You the one that's a divine soul and spirit. You that one that is here to change something. You the one that's here to make a difference. That's you. That's what you came to do. You are the retaliator. All right? You are the one to enlighten your people to what's going on here on our rim. You are that one. Like I said, It's not always just about the violence. Like I said, I say that once again. Retaliation is not always just using violence. You can retaliate in a lot of different ways. A lot of different ways you can retaliate. A lot of different ways. You enlightening yourself is retaliation because your oppressors have tried to keep you so closed and so isolated from who you are. But once you break out of that and find truth within you, that's retaliation. You tried to keep me in my own prison of my mind and my body and my soul and my spirit, but I got out of that. So that's retaliation. You teaching your people who we really are. That's retaliation. You getting in the sun. That's retaliation because now you realize what you are connected to. Right? You realize what you are connected to. I'm not working no more. Right? I don't want to work for the man. I don't want to work for my oppressor. That's retaliation because now by you not working for him, now you are coming to a whole nother beginning in your life. Now you are starting to do something that's self driven. You're no longer allowing the system to control your life. Now you are controlling your life. Now you are creating your own wave. You are creating something different. All that energy you spent working for him, now you spending that with yourself, right? Now you helping your people. Now you giving out information. Now you doing something that's meant to be done. You're not doing nothing that's they telling you to do. You doing something that's meant to be done. That needs to be done. That's retaliation. You connecting with your people on the spiritual level. That's retaliation because they have done their jobs to keep us from rekindling with each other for shit for a while. That's why you get a lot of black and Latino people, that don't even really like each other like that. You see another black man, I don't know that nigga, right? Females, I don't know her. That's the state they got us at. They got us looking at looking at ourselves and looking at each other like we don't even know each other. When if we are talking cosmically, we've been knowing each other forever, right? But they got us acting like we strangers. But by you connecting back with your people, connecting back with your soul tribe here on the physical, right? Because we are a soul tribe. Yeah, you got your galactic tribe, you got your soul tribe, you got people here that's gods and goddesses like you. So they are a part of your soul tribe because they got a soul just like you got a soul. Spirit just like you got a spirit. They gods like you a god or a goddess. They got a divine mission just like you got a divine mission, spiritual work, all that. So they are a part of your soul tribe. Right? You connecting back with them, showing love, you hugging, loving up on each other, you know, talking to each other, getting to know each other, because like I said, we have been, so eradicated to where we don't even know each other no more. So you getting to know each other, getting all that, that's retaliation. Because now we have found out that we are the same. There's no difference between us. So that's retaliation. That would that would be the biggest tool of retaliation because now they like, all right, they all connecting back with each other. What that mean, right? What do that mean? They all connecting back with each other. What that mean? We want them apart from each other. We want them looking at each other as an enemy. We don't want them, you know, we don't want them we don't want them connecting with each other. We don't want them showing real love and not fighting. We don't want that. Right? But by you getting to that state to where you loving up on your people, ain't no negativity, ain't no fakeness, none of that fake bullshit. It's all genuine, it's all real. That's retaliation. Right? That's retaliation. Right? That is retaliation. Right? You loving yourself. You you having the self love for yourself and doing your shadow work, right? Doing your shadow work, working on yourself, working on your dark side, accepting your past, accepting that your past is your past and you made those mistakes and you know not to make them again. That's retaliation because they have taught you to hate yourself. And they give you tools to help you hate yourself even more. They give you alcohol, right? They give you alcohol. They also give you the money, right? When we don't feel right with ourselves, we use the money and we use the alcohol, right? We use the money, we use the alcohol to heal ourselves, but in all reality, we are killing ourselves, right? But by you going against that whole human terminology of fixing your problems, you have came to a state to where you have accepted yourself. You do the spiritual work, the shadow work. You love yourself. You appreciate yourself. You don't have no regrets no more. That's retaliation. Right? That's retaliation. Right? You are realizing the true essence of who you are. You realizing the important role you play here on this rim. You're realizing all that you are, and all that you are meant to be, and all that you are capable of. Right? That's retaliation. Right? Choosing love over hate. Right? In school, they don't never really teach us about how to ignore hate and always have love. Right? They always teach you if somebody say some bullshit to you, always walk away. But they know the natural instincts of us is not to walk away because we have gained a whole sense of motherfuckers say some bullshit to me, I'm gonna get back at their ass and fight them. That's real shit. But that's the whole type of type of energy we have gained out here in this physical, right? They don't teach you that love is the only tool you need against hate. All right. Love is the only thing that can defeat hate. Even if you don't even really think it or realize it, but love do defeat hate. How are you gonna hate somebody when they just showing you all the most love in the world? If I'm telling you, hey, I love you, God, or I love you, goddess, You loving up on them, you giving them shit. If I'm doing all that, how are you still gonna have hate in your heart? If I'm showing you all that motherfucking love, your soul will not even allow you to even hate no more. It's gonna get to a point to where you ain't even gonna have no energy to even hate no more. You basically just gonna be looking stupid, mad as a motherfucker for no reason. Basically, I've seen that before. Shit, I've done it before and had to realize I'm just mad for no reason. I have hate for no reason. All right, you balancing yourself and you know, ascending and coming to your true self, and you choosing to love your people, love yourself, and not letting other energies affect your vibration. That's retaliation. That's a powerful ingredients. That's a powerful ingredients that you have stored up yourself. That's a part of retaliation. So now, so now you have love rather than hate. So now you're not fighting with your own people anymore. You're not hating yourself. Now you just got love. But then you balance with your love. You know when to show love, and then you know when to, get on somebody, somebody just on some real bullshit, but you got the balance though, but you always would choose love over anything though. That's retaliation. Not only did they oppress our planet, they oppressed our minds, our bodies, and our souls and spirits. They gave us false principalities called emotions and feelings. So by you getting out of all that, that's retaliation. You are retaliating on your oppressor. Right? You retaliate. All right. You you doing things that you are not known to do. Like I said, you working out, you meditating, you doing yoga, you reading, doing things that's out of your natural ways of what you used to do. That's retaliation. They don't they don't want to see, us doing that shit, meditating, doing yoga, getting in the sun. They don't want that, right? And that's not even natural. Well, it's natural to us. We naturally did that, but I'm talking about now, like in this type of era, that, shit like that ain't natural no more because they have eradicated us so much. So by you doing that, you doing your yoga, you doing your spiritual work, you doing your shit, that's retaliation. Because now you have came back to who you really are. You came back to the real you. All right? That's what you have came back to. You have came back to the real you. I ain't going out to the club no more. All right? I ain't going out to the club. I ain't just about to be hanging around other motherfuckers. I ain't just about to be doing all this extra shit. I gotta connect with me. I gotta keep myself right. I gotta do yoga. Why your family call? Hey, what you doing? Oh, I just got through meditating. What? Yeah, I'm balancing my chakras. What? I just came from nature. I was in the sun for like an hour. What? Time ain't real, but they like, what? The fuck is you doing? I'm balancing my kundalini. Like what? Right? That's things that is not naturally in your well, it's in your nature, but it's not something that you normally have done, in your past. This is something that you have gained from acceptance, accepting yourself, wanting to try new things, right? That's retaliation. Like real shit, like this is no bullshit. This real shit. This is the shit that they don't want to see you doing. Like you don't realize how this shit makes them feel. You got a black motherfucker on the internet or doing some other shit in public, teaching they people who we really are. Like that scares them. That like real shit. Like that makes them feel a type of way. Real shit. Like you be seeing people like me on the internet doing art, and you just be like, okay, now, that bothers them, man. Cause we doing what we naturally do, what we naturally have done. Right? We tap back into our natural state of being. We ain't doing the 9 to 5 working. We ain't going to your colleges. Fuck your schools. Fuck your colleges. Right? We ain't doing what y'all want us to do no more. We are enlightening our people. You know, we like I playing single bowls like I just played. We playing single bowls. We raising the frequency. Okay, yeah, we getting on y'all platforms. All right, we'll get on Twitter. We'll get on Instagram. We'll get on Facebook. All right, we'll get on YouTube. We'll get on TikTok. Yeah, we'll get on there, but we gonna raise the frequency. We gonna pit pit high vibrations on there. Right? That's what we gonna do. We gonna manipulate the whole system and pit God shit and everything. Right? You doing that? You going against them? You doing something different, stepping outside your box? That's retaliation. You gotta understand, all of these social websites is owned by what? The elites. They own all these websites. Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. We know Mark Zuckerberg is a reptilian, right? We know that. You know, that nigga a whole reptilian. His ass is a whole lizard. You know, nigga a whole lizard. You know, so you put your shit on there. That's retaliation. That's real retaliation. Like I said, we so powerful. We don't always gotta be on this. We can come other ways. Malcolm X, that was retaliation he was doing. Martin Luther King, retaliation, because you know, we coming at the oppressor. That's a retaliation. All right, that's retaliation. Right? You changing your whole diet, you know. You eating more of what you created, eating plants, you know, which you don't even have to eat at all, though. Let's get that clarified. You don't got to eat. Your body is made of electricity. You don't even be you don't, motherfuckers just be down here. You know, you see some shit you want. You know how we be. We just gotta eat something. You know, because we still in this physical. I don't go fuck how enlightened you are, nigga. Your ass see a bag of Doritos, nigga. You gonna want to eat that, especially the nacho flavor, nigga. You know what I mean? Like real shit, nigga. I see some macaroni right now, nigga. I make, you know what I mean? Real shit, nigga. I see the label. It say made with milk and egg. I don't even be giving a fuck, you know, because we still stuck in this physical. That's how it is. You know, but by you know, choosing to, you know, cleanse yourself. You know, eat more alive thing. You know, consume more health into your diet. That's retaliation because now you have gone back to your natural. your natural ways of what you consume. You only consume yourself and what you created, right? You don't consume what you killed. You consuming what you have gave life to, right? So you drinking smoothies. You drinking detoxing detoxing liquids to cleanse yourself. That's retaliation. Right? That's retaliation. Right? You tapping in with your ancestors, right? You asking the ancestors to guide you and lead you to where you need to go. You asking for their divine protection. You asking for their divine wisdom and intelligence. That's retaliation because you gotta remember they don't even want you connecting with your ancestors. They real shit. They made you think your ancestors was just some slaves that eventually were freed by the Emancipation Proclamation by Abraham Lincoln, bitch ass. Right? That's what they made you think all your ancestors was. We was some Africans, walking around with tiger teeth necklaces, shit. What they had the little chicken bones and shit like we used to wear, like all bullshit. You know what I mean? Trying to make a joke out of us like we wasn't on shit when they know who we really is though, and they know how you are connected to them, your DNA strands, like I talked about before as well. Um, yeah, they have made you go against your ancestors. They made you fear them. They made you look at them like they're evil people or something, like they were for bad intentions. When all in all, we was the most purest, warm-hearted souls on this planet, right? So by you connecting back with your ancestors, and gaining back that knowledge of who you are and working with the ancestors, doing your little ancestral work, creating a little ancestor altar, calling, because you gotta understand the ancestors is already inside of you, right? But you calling them, connecting back, rekindling back with them, that's retaliation because they know who your ancestors is. And they know how we can shapeshift. We, like I told you, we are the real shapeshifters. But these little bitch ass reptilians be doing, nigga, that shit don't got that shit right. You be thinking reptilians like they the only motherfuckers that can do it. Nigga, we are the ones that can shapeshift, nigga. I told you, we don't always have to come back here in the motherfucking physical. I told you that. I didn't have to come back here in the physical. I could have came back here as a straight spirit, nigga. I chose to come back here in the physical to do some spiritual work in the physical. But I could have came back as a spirit. You could have came back as a spirit, right? So you connecting back with them and then getting to the state of where you have no fear and you willing to move and do anything they want you to do, that shit is what's, that scares them. That's retaliation because they don't motherfucking know what the fuck the ancestors, respectfully, I don't want to use the word fuck, but they don't know what your ancestors is gonna have you doing. You feel me? They don't know. So therefore, they see you on, online, on the internet, oh yeah, connect to my ancestors. That's gonna, hit them a certain way. I'm telling you, nigga, you on the internet giving away all the motherfucking beans, nigga. I'm practicing voodoo. I'm doing, man. They like, damn, you know what I mean? That bothers them because you going back to who you really are. That bothers them. They don't want you to do shit like that because they know who the fuck you are. They know that, right? They know that. They know your divine connection, right? They know that. So that it bothers them, right? And then that's the ancestors' way of retaliating back on them by working through you. That's their way of retaliating on the oppressors working through you. So that's why you be seeing people that's getting on the internet, like myself, or doing other shit out here on the streets. You feel me? Teaching the people, teaching real cosmic shit. That's the ancestors working through them doing their retaliation on the oppressors, getting that real knowledge out. You got to understand how this shit go. This shit is all about retaliation. Since motherfucking 2020, nigga, we been retaliating, nigga. And keep it 100, nigga, we was already starting to retaliate in 2019, nigga. We was already waking up then. I didn't wake up till 2020. Keep it funky, but motherfuckers was already waking up in 2019. No, you had certain motherfuckers waking up. But now, 2020 came around, even though years ain't real, but 2020 came around, everybody started waking up. It was a mass awakening, right? That was when the retaliation started. Now we in the third year, even though time not real, let's get that. But I just had to use that so you could get it. But we in our third energy cycle. Right? And now the retaliation has grown even stronger. Now you got even more and more and more people coming out. Man, the system this, the system that. And motherfuckers is really stepping on that main line now. That's all retaliation. And that's all inside of you. This is why you need to step into your divinity. You need to do what you are here to do. You can't have fear. Your ancestors never had fear, so why should you have fear? You may have people that try to stop you from doing what you doing, your spiritual work, but you can't listen to them. They not like you. You feel me? They not on the type of frequency that you on. They not like you. You can't listen to nobody. You got to go off what your soul and spirit and your ancestors is telling you, because not every ancestor tell you the same thing. Every ancestor tell you certain things that they want to tell you or they feel that you need to hear to help do your spiritual work and do your retaliation. All right. So you just you gotta realize, man, um, that you are here to fix some things, man. You here to do great things. You already great anyway. You already have done great things before, but you here to do even greater things though. You here to bring shit back to normal. This shit around you not normal. It may seem normal because that's how they have made you think. They made you think shit around you normal, but nigga ain't nothing around you normal, nigga. The only things that's normal is the sun and nature and the ocean, nigga. And you. If you got a soul and spirit, nigga. That's the only thing that's normal. Everything else around you is not normal. Nothing. All right, and your soul know that nothing normal around you. All right, that's why a lot of y'all, like I told you, that's why a lot of you be depressed. A lot of you are depressed because your soul is warning you that you need to tap into your power so you can help change some shit. That's why you depressed. Depression is not real. Depression is a fallen principality, nigga, which is called what? A fucking emotion, nigga. Depression is an emotion. Think I'm lying. Think I'm lying, nigga. Go watch YouTube, nigga. Go watch how certain motherfuckers be. Some energy seekers, they just want that shit to come out. That's the emotion, nigga. You investing your energy into fallen principalities, nigga. That was never a part of you in the first place, nigga. Oh, man. You gotta listen to your soul, man. Your soul is everything. You gotta listen to it. Your soul ain't gonna lie to you. Your soul ain't gonna tell you no bullshit that's gonna have you fucked up out here. Your soul would never do it. Your ancestors ain't gonna never tell you no bullshit. They ain't gonna never, ever, nigga. And this from my own experience, nigga. They ain't gonna never tell you no lie, nigga. Never. They ain't gonna never have you fucked up. They ain't gonna do that because they are a part of you, nigga. They have a soul and spirit just like you got a soul and spirit. So why the fuck would they tell you something that's soulless? Right. They are you. You are them. There is no difference between you and your ancestors. No difference. No difference. All right. I told you that before too. It's no difference between you. You are your ancestors. The ancestors you have talked about, nigga. You probably was them in your past life. I told you. I already know my past life. I was Nat Turner. I'm really Nat Turner. That was me in my past life. You know what I mean? Um, you know, yeah, you are your ancestors. You know. Oh yeah. uh, you are them, and they are you. You are your ancestors, right? You are you that one. That's what I said. You are the one that came back here to retaliate. That's you. You are a god or a goddess. Like we've been telling you that. Like, you may not want to believe us, but we telling you the truth, man. We ain't lying to you. Don't have fear. Don't move with no fear, nigga, because fear is gonna allow you to not do what the fuck you're here to do. So you can't have fear for anything. Don't fear nothing. All right? A lot of motherfuckers wouldn't do nothing because they got fear. And then be sitting around wondering why the planet, I ain't gonna say planet, but wondering why the world is fucked up though. Because your ass ain't doing shit. You feeling this type of way because you got a lot of shit to do here, but you're not motherfucking releasing it, nigga. So therefore, you getting exactly what the fuck you get. Fucked up shit. Because you don't want to do nothing. All right? You got to do something. You got to retaliate. You got to play a role in this spiritual war because we are in a spiritual war. We have been in one since this shit began. Right? We've been we we've been in this spiritual war. You know? You don't need to worry about nothing. Just know that the ancestors in the universe got your back. Cause when you're walking in your divinity and doing what you came back here to do, everything gonna work in your favor. Ain't nothing gonna slip up. You gonna get into some bullshit. Nothing like that gonna happen. I'm telling you, it won't happen. Everything gonna be straight for you. But you just gotta do it though. That's what's gonna make everything play out correctly. You gotta do it though. You have to do it. Yeah. Got to. Um, trust in yourself. Trust in what the answer. Trust in what the ancestors is telling you. Cause they not gonna tell you no motherfucker lie. They ain't gonna, like I said, they never lied to you. They the only people on the planet that you can always count on to give you some real shit. The only people, your galactic family is the only people that will tell you real shit. They will never lie to you. Never lie. So you got to trust in them. You gotta trust in yourself, man. You came back to retaliate. You know, so you came back to do. Um, you're never alone. All right. They like to tell you that you alone. If ain't nobody else around you, you're never alone. Your ancestors, they surrounded. They surrounded. You know, around you. Like they around you. So you never alone. Retaliation is the only way for us to get our freedom, to get our planet back. It has to be retaliation. So any way you have any way you can retaliate, start retaliating. I'm not really with protesting because I don't really feel like protesting really do shit for our people. But if you feel that protesting will play a major role in you know your retaliation and helping us get our planet back, then do that. Just because I say I don't really think it be doing that, don't mean that it won't work if you do it. Everybody got a different role they play. Everybody. Right? So just because like I said, I don't make really agree with the protesting don't mean that it's gonna be the same way for you. You may be the one that changed the whole aspect of protesting. You may change it. You may make a big difference out that shit. Bigger than when Dr. Martin Luther King was doing when he was doing his protesting. You know, you just might do that. So any way that you can retaliate and play a role in the planet's ascension, do that. Because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of spiritual work out there to be done. You know, what I'm doing right now is only a little bit. That's a part. Well, I ain't gonna say a little bit. It's a lot, but it's still other things I gotta do. I gotta go speak at colleges and shit. Do some, because this whole camera, like internet shit, I don't really be with this shit. That's why I got off this shit for a while. Because I didn't give a fuck about the talking shit no more. Cause what I be on, I ain't gonna lie, I had to chill out. I was on some other shit. I had to, nigga, and then knowing who I am, nigga, in my past life, I'm like, nigga. Oh my soul, nigga. I know my past life, nigga. I was him for real, nigga. Oh my soul, nigga. I know, nigga. Like, that's why I said, nigga, I'll be on this bitch calm, but I know who I am, nigga. It be like, you know? Nigga, Nathaniel be here. Nigga, I be seeing the cops, nigga. You know me, I be wanting to go back to that mode, but I gotta chill because it's like, shit ain't the same, no more like it was then. So I'm like, ugh. I be able to take my ass to the house and teach y'all because that's gonna make me get my anger. That's why I be making these videos. I be looking angry and shit. You see me in my other videos, nigga. I see the police, nigga. I be outside nighttime. Even though time is real, I be outside at night. I see them, nigga. My whole energy changed, nigga. I'm like, bitch, because I know who I am. I know I'm here to retaliate. I be wanting to retaliate on them right there. Real shit, like no real shit, nigga. I be planning out shit like, all right, do that. And you know me, I ain't gonna get into it because we on YouTube. But I be thinking this shit, man. Like, motherfuckers know who they is, Like, you feel me? But yeah, like you gotta, um, you gotta tap in. You gotta tap into that. You gotta tap into to what you're here to do. You know, you gotta tap in what you're here to do, right? Because like I said, like what you here to do is it's very divine. You feel me? So you gotta tap into that. You gotta help your planet, man. You gotta help your planet. No matter how hard the road may look, like ain't nothing easy for the gods. You feel me? We in the goddesses, we have the hardest road, nigga. Shit, nigga. Me personally, nigga, my shit. He be like, damn, nigga, you be doing good shit, and it seem like here comes something else to stop your ass. You like, damn, but that's how it is though. When you really on this revolutionary shit, it's gonna be hard for you. It ain't gonna be easy. Any revolutionary know that. Any revolutionary know that. You feel me? I choose not to do certain shit, and I know it may make it more hard for me because I choose, me, but it's fuck the system though. I'm really on that. You know. So you being a revolutionary, you being against the system, they gonna make it hard for your ass. They gonna try to use anyway. Like I said, the money they gonna use a lot of things to get your ass to submit to they shit. That yeah, give up that revolutionary shit, man. That shit ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know what I mean? You just gonna be revolutionary, make fuck around, die. That's how they is with you. But you gotta stay strong in this shit though. They say the only strong survive. Yeah, you gotta stay strong. You got to be willing to let go of the physical. You got to let go of the physical. Stop thinking that the shit you got on I got on me a little tie-dye, outfit, nigga, with the little Converses, with a nice little hat. You got to get past this though. This is not you. This shit ain't you. This is not who you really are. This is just the body that you chose to incarnate into, but this is not really you. No, it's not. You see me, this is me with my little big ass head. This is not really me though. I am just a soul and a spirit astronomically manifested into the physical form. That's it. That's all it is. That's why you shouldn't fear. You shouldn't be scared to do what you gotta do because you're not this vessel. You will never die. You know, a lot of our people have a hard understanding of that, but you will never die. You ain't gonna never die. Like I said before, you don't even know why you even have a fucking soul. You don't even know why. You still think everybody got souls and spirits, which not all of us do. Not all of us got divine missions. Nigga, not a lot of us got retaliation inside of our souls, nigga. Not all of us got that, nigga. Just because they look like you don't mean they really you though. Just because they look like you don't mean they your real reflection. I told you, Mach 5 synthetic robots do not have souls nor spirits.